I think the most motivating thing about my story is the transformation. I am a completely different person. I was vaping socially. As someone that was a little bit more introverted, I noticed that it was the cool thing. It moved relatively quickly into vaping every day. It got to a point where I was waking up in the morning and then reaching for the vape. And from then on, probably using the vape every hour-ish. I would have it on me at all times. If I ever lost it, that was the end of the world. If anyone were to ask me if I was addicted, I would say, no, I can stop at any time. Oh, it's easy for me to quit. I can do that any time. So I don't really have an addiction. I may as well keep going because everyone else was doing it around me. We were all in the same boat, so I didn't really have to worry. I decided that I was ready for a lifestyle transformation. I didn't like how sluggish I was feeling. I thought, I'm just gonna put the vape down. I'm just gonna put it in my drawer. Eventually, that desire started becoming more controllable. I just started watching it every time it came through, and then it would go away and I'd think, oh, I actually feel fine now. I don't need it. It became something that I could easily step away from. And that's how I pretty much stopped vaping in my day-to-day. My relationship with fun as a concept also changed. I started meeting community that were really into sort of mental health and well-being. I started waking up earlier, and the runner's high is unmatched. When you're vaping, or at least consistently vaping in your day-to-day life, the idea of waking up can become pretty mundane and cyclical in a way. You just feel like another day is another day, and there are so many good supports out there now that can teach you that there's so much more. There's so much more than just laying in bed watching TikTok and vaping. I know that it seems like a really comfortable, fun thing to do, but in the long run, it squashed that little sparkle I had. Quitting is not as scary, and it's not as soul-sucking as you might think it is. You don't lose all your friends, and life doesn't become really mundane. The changes that come with it aren't actually scary changes. They're really, really beautiful changes that make you feel like you have a chance of being happy again. Since quitting vaping, or at least putting it down and being able to get up in the morning and feel liberated, I have done so many things I wouldn't have been able to do at all.